Playtime Chapter 5 is here, and it's insane. Everything you thought you knew about the franchise goes out the window. And Mob Games was kind enough to send me an early release of the trailer and the Steam page. And let me tell you, there's so many unexpected dark secrets I never thought I would see coming. We're not only gonna break down that new trailer, but also every single detail that you might have missed if you've watched it to this point. This is going to be the most insane chapter yet. Don't believe me? Grab your popcorn and a drink, and let's go ahead and go into the first initial reaction to the trailer. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're back in... no, actually, we left off in the labs, right? But this kind of over here looks like the play care. Oh no, here we go. So we've got the labs. Obviously, some stuff spilled. I mean, this looks like Dookie on the wall here, but with that, more of that later. Where's Huggy? Ooh, wait. Okay, hold on. So this right here is really... All right. We're going to go over a full breakdown after. I'll slow everything down, but just peep the hands here. Oh, sneak peek on some fire here, but peep Huggy's hands. Obviously, that's... Wait, what? Wait, the prototype moving in the background, but whose juice is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that juice is flammable. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are they burning? Why are they burning Poppy? I thought Poppy's gonna switch sides on. Wait, what? Did I just see something? Wait. Something just... Bro? Something just glitched right here. All right, let's watch the trailer for the game. We're gonna slow it down. Okay, this doesn't really look like a laboratory to me. I don't know about you guys, but this almost looks... You can see remnants of the... Oh, it could be like a doctor's office. The more I'm thinking about it, you can see some of the characters. I'm pretty sure this is Cat B here. I can't really tell. This kind of looks like... Oh, that does kind of look like some of the smiling critters, actually. I take it back. Yeah, this might be some of the smiling critters. Oh, wait, no. That's Yarnaby for sure. Right here's Yarnaby. Okay. So I wonder, this is, okay, it's the labs. Definitely some of the experiments that they dealt with on the Bigger Bodies Initiative posted up here on the wall. Then we go into what looks like an operating room. Nothing out of the ordinary from what I can see here. I mean, we got some blood on the wall. What's this? Almost looks like a hand sanitizer, operating tools, stuff like that. But this scene that's coming up next is really interesting, right? We got safety first. Obviously, whoever is running this lab is still alive. One, we've got Huggy's hands and some blood on the floor. This almost looks like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, this kind of looks like Mommy Longlegs' body, but I don't think that's the case. But these are definitely either Kissy's or Huggy's hands. So whoever was here, the blood doesn't look too fresh, but I think this is Mob Games' way of saying there's going to be a character in Chapter 5 that is fixing animatronics. Not animatronics, my bad. Toys. They're fixing toys, and that's why we see Huggy come back. Now, I don't think Huggy is going to be good, at least not initially. This plasma... I almost said something horrible there, bro. This juice... or we'll call it juice for now. I don't know if it's the prototype's juice or what, but the prototype, once again, we see another silhouette. We keep seeing these silhouettes chapter after chapter. Bro is huge, obviously. It looks either like the toy from Toy Story, the crazy toy with the 8 legs that Sid was keeping in his room, or bro's it just a giant spider. I don't know if he's the one producing this juice though. I don't know if he's the one leaving this slime, that sticky slime on the floor, but you can tell it's everywhere, and it's going to be a big part of Chapter 5, and I'm going to tell you why I know that in a little bit. Another Mob Games guarantee, let's put it that way. Like you need to understand whatever substance this is. It could be some type of poppy gas. I don't know what it is, like some type of diluted poppy seed liquid. Wait, hold on, bro. I gotta see this. We gotta do this real quick. Hold on. We gotta see whatever the... Bro, slow down. Give me a second. We're gonna do this freeze frame. We're gonna get it. Oh, got it. Okay. So, obviously, bro, we can't have a Mob Games trailer without getting some type of secret lore here. A needle pulls a thread. The body writes on the table. Is this it? Is this life?
Footsteps echo off the manor floors. What do I do now? Where do I belong? The eyes glue to the screen. Transformation and rebirth. You may think you know what he wants. You don't know anything. Not yet.
And then what the heck is this silhouette? This is very, very interesting because now we need to figure out who or what is saying this. Initially, I think most people would say it's the prototype, but I don't think that's the case. Let me tell you why. Because it says a needle pulls a thread, the body writes on the table. This, to me, is more reminiscent of what happened to Poppy. If you remember from that ARG video, there was a part where you could see Poppy was getting like experimented on. She was the first toy that they were getting some type of like initial response to their experiments. This clip right here is exactly what came to mind. You can see a needle pulls a thread, the body writes on the table. I don't think writes is, I'm just using context clues here, but I would imagine struggling on the table in pain. Is this it? Is this life? A person or a toy was brought to life for the first time. It's never experienced it before based off of these words here. Is this it? Is this life? Is life painful? Is it about experiments? I don't think this was an orphan that was put inside of a child. This is something before that. Footsteps echo off the manor floors. What do I do now? Where do I belong? Also reminds me of Poppy. And you can see going into this, that's exactly what we get. We get the glimpse of Poppy burning. The eyes glued to the screen. Transformation, and here's a big one, guys. Rebirth. Rebirth. Maybe, potentially, somehow, could this be the child? The child that was trying to be brought back? I don't know. It says here next, you think you know what he wants. You don't know anything. Not yet. Now this he could be two people. We already know the founder of Poppy Playtime was looking to bring back a child. And maybe that's the he. Or it could potentially be the prototype. You don't think you know what he wants. You don't know anything. Not yet. And then we've obviously got the Chapter 5 logo. But this isn't the official logo. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't it. It actually gets so much deeper than this. So much deeper than this. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you right now. All right. Huge spoiler alert here. But this is the official Chapter 5 logo. Like, I don't know about you guys, but again, whatever that sticky goo is, like I said, I don't know if the prototype's the one leaving it around, but this is going to play a huge part into everything that we thought we knew about the Poppy Playtime franchise. Bro, I told you it's going to go out the window. This is exactly what I meant. Is this the substance? This is almost like this. It kind of reminds me of some type of parasite. Look at it. It's definitely alive. And if we go back to the trailer, bro, this stuff is moving. This stuff is actually bubbling and moving. Look, you can see it. It's going up and down, bro. And I'm not talking about it in a freaky way. It's legitimately moving. This stuff is alive. I don't know if this was mixing with DNA in order to make these toys come to life, along with the body and soul of the children that were getting placed into them. But we're going to find out real soon what this is. You can almost see it branches off and connects to the tissues, I'm assuming, inside of the body. Now, we obviously get the glimpse of the prototype. And this isn't just like, they're not just showing the hand here, bro. The prototype is reaching out for it. He's touching it. He wants all of it. He wants to be inside of it. Pause. Like, legitimately, this is something that the prototype has obviously been trying to get his hands on. And maybe the source of it has to do with Poppy. I mean, we're getting that glimpse, right? Like, we're getting these images of this stuff on the floor. And then the next thing we see is a very symbolic cutout of Poppy burning. But not only that, as she's burning, I want you guys to notice something here. The burning, but it quickly, look how long she's been burning here, and nothing's been going on with this sign. And then all of a sudden, this is where I want you to notice. All of a sudden, towards the end, it just quickly burns off. And then we get that whole glitch out with those, with the words. Anyways, going back to this as well, you can see we get some of the bigger bodies initiative. We got Catnap, Yarnaby. I'm still trying to figure out what this is here. I'm pretty sure it's Cat B, but I could be wrong. This laboratory is where I think the prototype is going to make us, because we already know the prototype doesn't do anything on its own. Like, bro has been tricking us, tricking Poppy and everybody else that he comes between to do his dirty work. And I think somehow, some way, we're going to be the ones that unleash this liquid, and he's going to slurp it right up and figure out a way to use it in his favor. But it doesn't end here, folks. Let me show you one more thing. All right, as promised, we get the Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 official Epic Games page. Now, there's some secrets in here, and I want you guys to take a quick look at them, right? So obviously, like, you get the basic laboratory stuff. We've also seen this. Like, this is just the trailer. And we've seen the thumbnail to it. Wait, what the heck? This is just... Oh, I was about to say, that's just bugged. Is it... Bro, what? Why is it doing that? Alright, I think it just hasn't loaded in. Because... Wait, what? It sounds like... Those are children's screams. I didn't even notice that earlier. All right, so again, we've seen this. Poppy, I think, is going to be such a huge part in this, bro. I'm telling you, based off this thumbnail right here, which a lot of people have already seen, this is Poppy's silhouette here. But I think Poppy, we know that there was other prototypes going into Poppy. Well, I mean, obviously, we got the freaking prototype. His name is the prototype, but there's more to it. But there's also a picture in here that I wanted to show you guys. Oh, it's not in this one. Which one? I'll come back to it later. But there's a lot of stuff in here that I don't think that Mob Games realizes how many details and secrets they're going to give away here, right? So we got Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. Face off against the deadly puppet master behind the horrifying events of Playtime Co. So the puppet master here could be the prototype, but I think there's somebody so much worse. And we're going to figure out who that is in this chapter. In the latest terrifying chapter of the Poppy Playtime saga, you are propelled further into a gruesome depths of the factory with the Playtime security system Huggy Wuggy in hot pursuit. So my bad, bro. I thought Huggy would be on our side, but it turns out bro's still just a security system. We already know that Huggy really doesn't think for himself. Bro has one goal and one mission, and that's to basically guard the building. And anybody who gets in his way is going to attack. So it says abandoned by your only allies, which really, honestly, only one of them really abandoned us. We can't put that on Kissy. We can't put that on Kissy's name, bro. Your fight for survival gets all the more challenging as you race further into the abyss that is his domain. His domain. Here, shadows whisper, and the puppet master who lords over this realm pulls the strings of madness. Can you stand against evil and finally put an end to this nightmare? Every bloody move forward will test your resolve as you uncover secrets in years in the making. So, once again, this is the puppet master's realm. Can you stand against evil and finally put an end to this nightmare? Is this going to be the last chapter? Is this potentially going to be the last chapter of the Poppy Playtime franchise? Are we going to finally put an end to the nightmare? The features include a stomach-churning terrors await you in this new section of the factory as you uncover the dark works hidden within the prototype stomping grounds. All right, bro, my bad. My bad, dude. I guess the prototype is AKA the puppet master. Because if you're putting context clues together here, it says the realm, like his realm, right here, bang, who lords over this realm. Well, the prototype stomping grounds, his realm. Okay, I'll give him that. In this chilling new layer of the Playtime facility, you will encounter the tortured... Chilling new layer of the Playtime facility, you will encounter the tortured... Bro, what are you even putting in here, bro? You think a 12-year-old knows what this word is? I don't even know what this... Denzians? Living in the darkness. They may aid you in your quest to defeat the prototype, but can they be trusted? What? You will encounter the tortured... Oh, denizens. Living in the darkness. So there's going to be other experiments down here. Well, are they going to aid us? Or can they be trusted, bro? Do we got another Doey on our hands? Or maybe something better? Bro, that would be incredible if we get to know all these different experiments. Some of them good, some of them evil. And we have to depict which ones are going to help us along the way. Nah, that's actually fire. Solve devious puzzles and overcome dangerous environmental obstacles with the power of the new grab pack tools and functionality, which we don't have any idea what those are going to be just yet. As you reach the true rotten heart of the center of Playtime, you will discover some of the company's gravest sins. Well, bro, we already know they've been experimenting, not just on children, taking advantage of orphans, kids with no homes, with no parents. That's absolutely horrible. And now I guess we're going to see exactly what they did. I think this is going to be a really gruesome, gory chapter, if I'm just being honest with you guys. Will you escape the new realm of shadows with your sanity intact, or will you succumb to the horrors within? Bro, that just actually jump scared me. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm glad my camera's not on. I would have jumped. You would have seen me jumping out of the chair. It's available in 2026. I'm assuming it's going to be early 2026. I'm thinking like January, February. Like, I really do think they're not wasting any time, and being in this Discord group where they're so kind to give us all these leaks and stuff, based off what they're telling me, bro, it literally looks like that's going to be the case. But let's go ahead and show you some of these images, right? So we got Huggy. Huggy's looking crazy. Huggy's looking like he's not so much on our side. And based off the trigger finger here pointing right at him, nah. Huggy wants all the smoke. Huggy's not helping us, bro. My bad on that. I really thought we were going to get a character arc here. Would be a huge development. But nah, bro. Bro's still hungry. Bro literally only knows one thing. That's attack, bro. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad on that one, guys. Let's continue on. We already seen this in the Steam page. That, again, I don't know what the heck is going on here. Somebody's ripping a hole through the ceiling. Like, okay. We're getting somewhere here. Obviously, the Poppy Playtime branding. Playtime Co-Factory branding. A lot of tunnels. Which makes me wonder, bro. Who's digging these tunnels? We got a mole I don't know about. Also, here, it's going to be a mix, right? Like, this could be a mix of, like, there's got to be holding facilities. Like, the same ones that we saw for Brawny. We got to go into those as well. Poppy Playtime, Poppy Flowers. This is the long bridge that we walked across before we got locked in the lab and Huggy attacked us. And then I already told you, bro, you gotta watch out for Poppy. She's hugely behind all of this. I just don't know how. Bro, it's the meme, bro. I'm literally the meme. Like, Poppy's behind all this. I just can't prove it. I just can't prove it yet. But mark my words. She's behind it all. Anyways, guys, this is everything that I could give you. I gave you all my secrets. I gave you all the extra info that I got from obviously Mob Games. And hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Well, I mean, bro, if you do, just do me a big favor. If you made it this far, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, bro. And hit that hype button. It really helps out the channel. Also, check out this video here if you want to see more Poppy Playtime theories. Anyways, guys, thank you again for all of the support. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace out.